the first to admit it, and he'll come back stronger next time. Now, this next match, we can have a look at who's going to pick who, really, because Tekken Master has been rocking that air dash Cabal and has been doing an incredible amount of work in the kind of Middle East tournaments here for Mortal Kombat, and has been a real problem variation for a lot of players to deal with, and it kind of looks like we're going to go there again. I mean, some out there, they call this variation upgraded.
I mean, it is quite the upgrade for Cabal, so.
Oh yeah, you can say that again. This move's quite good. For those that might be watching here with Ultimate, for those that might be watching here just with Ultimate, that air slight gas, that wasn't in a preset variation before. This is a new wave of Cabal, historically been insanely strong in almost every single appearance he's had, and trying to keep within tradition, I think. But yeah, Liu Kang from Rewind. Rewind definitely looking a little bit more successful, but we've just hit the halfway point, folks.
We're working the graveyard shift.
Oh, yeah, we are. I woke up a little bit later today, though, so I think we'll be much better off. Immediately whiffs the Kasari Slam, and we get a down 2 KB to start the match. Come on now.
Yeah, good use of those defensive bars there. We saw it forward 4-3. Right. Now, one thing I've seen, we got the Nomad Dash right off the bat. All right, I see you, Tekken Master.
We're going to see so much of the jump kick, because that's what makes the slight gas so good. To do it is back forward 3, but if you've used 2 air dashes, then the Nomad Dash option select comes out, and it just makes his jump kick obnoxiously powerful. But there's the catch.
There's the forward 4-3, right into the crushing blow.
No breaker available as well, so that's going to be all free damage. But this is Cabal. If this variation lands a hit into Fatal Blow, you could be absolutely done with the 46% that Rewind currently has. Lovely anti-air.
Beautiful anti-air. And that 1-2 is going to close it out there.
I like it. Cabal's one of the few characters in the game that actually has a straight-up punishable on block wake up 3. You don't need to flawless block it to make it punishable. And that's not a common case. Lovely Nomad Dash.
The jump
be ready
kick
for
into
it. It's always going to work. It is.
My goodness. Now, we do see with the variation here that Rewind chooses to use, not only do they choose the low fireball, but they also do have that command grab in there that we might see some. I saw some of it earlier.
Armor breaker. And the Shaolin buff, as we can clearly see, giving him a little bit extra damage.
Speaking of that extra damage, got the bicycle kick, crushing blow.
So good.
It's like such a payoff when you get that after doing a couple of those. Like in your face. Oh, and another anti-air!
It's been incredible so far. The 1-2 buffer, definitely not expecting it to fully connect though, so nothing on the end of it. Gonna get some plus frames. There's the micro duck, something that Rewind is famous for at this point. Oh, dearie me.
I was gonna say he missed that punish there on that throw, but it didn't matter anyways. Rewind looked for the opportunity and found it and succeeded in taking that first game.
I was talking to Rewind earlier today, and Rewind was like, he hadn't noticed just how differently different parts of the world approach Mortal Kombat, that America has much more of a kind of unpredictable on-the-spot style, mostly within things like micro-ducking. These situations where everyone's playing rock solid, but then just out of nowhere, Rewind just goes, you know what, I'm going to just hold down for a couple of frames and just stick out that 1-2-3. And we saw it work twice there in that first game. Now, Cabal, here's a big factor which might have actually inspired a character change. Anti-air. The down 3 or down 4, I can't quite remember the button. It was anti-airing the jump kick. That's the important thing to mention here. And if you anti-air Cabal's jump kick, it kind of nullifies his entire air dash game. And this, I'm actually not surprised to see him change.
No, I saw him hovering over a couple different characters there. First Katana, I was like, what?
He's had a Katana for a while. I don't know if he plays it much in Ultimate.
I was like, that's a lover's quarrel if we had that,
He was a big fan
Katana on there.
Hey, once upon a time, he was a really prominent Highborn player. And a lot of people didn't like fighting it, but that was some time ago.
Yeah, well, here we go. We got Cetrion on the screen. No stranger to today's matches.
Nah, she's quite good. She's a pretty good character. And there's the immediate pushback. And that's going to create this neutral situation. How is Liu Kang going to be able to close in the distance? With punish with a flying kick, Liu Kang is one of the characters that can absolutely fight Cetrion. The flying kick, being able to punish certain things and just having it in the first place goes a long way.
Oh, nice.
Expecting a stagger.
Yeah, right into the fireball as well. Just kind of mix it up there. Low fireball. Making his way in. That's one of the things that I think some people might not want to play this matchup as him, just for the sole fact that, it's not the traditional way you will normally play Liu Kang, with the forward 4-3 and going into some kind of mix. You do have to kind of look for those opportunities.
Any button into Whirlwind pushes you at a range where you can't quite do it. But now the buff is active. Fatal Blow is ready. And if we know Liu Kang, we know there's a 1-2-3 Fatal Blow in Tekken Master's future somewhere.
Oh, yeah. It looks like he's just inching his way. That's kind of how you got to play this, because there's so many projectiles that can be thrown out of, and here's some plus frames. Yes.
And now we're in last breath
+1.
territory. Oh,
the
Master, the release block.
Down one.
The release block tech. It's so important. Not a lot of players do it, but your release block right as the jump-in happens, it whiffs completely. It's so good at stopping jump-ins in a pinch.
All right, low fireball. Hell's Wrath. Use the Amplify on that. No meter over on Tekken Master's side, but Rewind kind of has the chance here, but that...
I like the fact that Tekken Master, he's really slowed down the pace of this. He's not fighting completely point blank. He's not going to play into the hands of where Lou wants you to be at the end of the day, and there's that mid. Immediately the challenge. Rewind probably went for some kind of duck, maybe a button press. Oh, absorption.
The crush blow from that. It hurts. And the trade.
That was very unfortunate. Getting a knockdown. Right. Counter hit is going to be good here. It might force the break, or Tekken Master holding on to it. I actually like that choice. You've got life to work with here.
The flying kick to Amplified just kind of secured some of that damage. You know, Rewind's Liu Kang having Fatal Blow available right now is not a terrible place to be in, but definitely going to... Oh.
That was a great choice. Tekken Master saved his meter when he got hit by the KB because he had meter for the far teleport.
Oh!
Back to back.
That worked in his advantage. There we go.
I told you, stuff you're not ready for. Back to back, down one. Rewind has no fear. And he's going to pull the trigger on that fatal blow. Steal the round away.
Aww.
Bring us into a final round situation. Now, losing the fatal blow in this matchup, look, it's going to hit hard. But he'll spend it. He'll keep himself in the match.
I believe that's worth spending your resources for. Absolutely.
Oh,
yeah. The punish for that to get the crushing blow. You'd love to see that on the flying kick.
What a start, putting Tekken Master near the corner. Hasn't quite got the 2 bars. Oh, goes for the interesting choice to teleport in place. Maybe trying to catch Rewind, just whiffing buttons perhaps, but I don't know about that one, as now Rewind has an opportunity. He's already 1-0 up here.
Got caught by the earthquake.
If he wins this game, he's going to be in a magical position. The jump in!
Oh, the
collect into bicycle kick. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, the conversion. That was such a good conversion from Rewind there into the bicycle kick. But just like that, too, Cetrion is such a dominant character, going right back on offense, just making Rewind have to just wait for that turn to come back.
Now he's going to use that opportunity to give himself a free Shaolin buff. He did spend a bunch of meter on those bicycle kicks. That could have been, but not quite. And I love the rock wall there. You know you're going to look for the flawless block or maybe an interruption on the wind. Eat the wall that completely plugs the gap. Oh, active frames. And then some.
This is just some bullying going on because Tekken Master's in chip territory here. Gonna have to do something. This is Rewind chance right in the bicycle kick. Oh!
How
wait,
did that even hit?
I was like, was that the down 4 that just low, like...
It was.
Yeah!
That's why it was used. The down 4 is such a low profiling tool, but I gotta say, oh, Rewind was so close there. As you can see on your screen, by all means, 18 plus and bet responsibly. But take a look at those stats. We're starting off the next game, and we are wasting no time. Yo, they restarted match straight away.
They were faster than the camera was.
I tried to make that shout really fast as well. We still went into the next match.
Oh yeah, the whiff bicycle kick right into the crushing blow. All right.
This is a bit of a scrambly scramble. Spaghetti all over the floor, but back in the corner. Recovers in time.
Okay, got the amplified low fireball. Get a little bit of damage there, but caught in the air.
All right, the big thing here is that Tekken Master is stabilizing. He's been able to get that round, and that was just through solid play. The thing about Cetrion that makes her so good is, besides, I think, not particularly good flawless block attacks, she doesn't do a lot of things badly. She does so much things in the game better than most. The jack of all trades, pretty much.
And there's that flying kick. Oh my gosh.
We got there.
I'm like, what's gonna happen next? Because this is so fast-paced. Like,
man just flies forward with his legs out in some way. I mean, they all merge into one at some point. And the perfect call out on the Shaolin buff, taking 2 Hell's Wraths. I mean, is that a trade that he can take at this point?
No.
Tries to whip punish.
Oh, love the rollout. Great option on Wake Up to use for Rewind there.
Rewind hasn't had a lot of opportunities to build that bicycle kick. You know, when you're able to play that rush down game, that's when you can start to build up the KB. But as we saw at the end of the last game, there's just not an opportunity. Sticking out 1-2, the fatal blow on his mind.
Oh yeah, not only that, but you know, it stinks because Rewind, and that challenged and broke it. Not enough armor, but this could be it. Right into the bicycle kicks. Gonna amplify it twice, not quite enough to go. Forward 4-3, right into the low fireball. Not mixed by the low fireball, you love to see it.
And there really was nothing Tekken Master could do about it. He had no meter for last breath. That low fireball was all the hits that Rewind needed, and still has his fatal blow for this round. Now, Liu Kang Now, Mustard and I normally sometimes call him a win condition character because if he builds up the escape failed, if he has the bicycle kick KB and fatal blow, all of which in round 3, that's where he gets insanely scary.
Whew, the grab right in front of your face. All right.
About half the work's already been done. I feel like I blinked and missed that health bar disappear there. Half of it's gone. Low fireball's not going to land. He really wanted that knockdown, I think.
Yeah, he has the buff on, though, so let's see if Rewind can actually get in right now.
Eyeing up Tekken Master's double meter, though. He has a far teleport if he wants to get out the corner. Spends one of them to be tricky in place.
Tekken Master is one of those Cetrions, too, that really does make it hard to get in.
He's just the master of many playstyles. If he has to play that keep-away game, you know that he's going to be able to do it at a world-class level and punish.
And that is so punishable. So it is really risk, but high reward if you do get in, you know?
Now, there are many questions that we always ask in this position. Sometimes you think about perhaps character changes. There's a huge element here where Tekken Master, this game of range, has just been working out so well for him. Rewind, he's playing a strong neutral. You know, Liu Kang's able to do that, and Rewind, one of the best in the business when we're talking about that character, but he isn't able to relish that point-blank game, you know, where you start to hit those staggers, the mids, maybe some tick throws if you have the Kasari Slam, confirming anything into bicycle kick and you get that crushing blow sometimes in like as early as round 1. He can't do any of that at the moment because he's just not out of range to make it work. And it looks like, has he gone for a different Liu Kang variation or has he just gone to give himself some time? I think I saw the command grab there, so that's still a thing.
Yeah, I'd like to see him, you know, he hasn't really had the chance though to use it yet, you know?
No, because he's not at the range.
Yeah, he's not at the range most of the time, and when he is, it's when he's actually getting a hit confirm. So why use it when you got the hit confirm, you know?
Wondering if he's swapped out the Shaolin buff. The buff hasn't helped him too much, and I do know that Liu Kang, you are able to kind of change moves here and there. So just give him a little bit of extra utility, really. Liu Kang's pretty versatile in that front. And now, as we start things off, the mid, definitely expecting some kind of stagger there, I think. Tekken Master clipped, but not really punished. Low knockdown.
Yeah.
Hang on a minute.
Got the amplify on that. Oh, the conversion from the jump kick into the bicycle. All right. Use the amplify there. Great read there.
More of the command grab, just a side switch. Put you back in the corner. The reversal punish on the flying kick. Wait
all
a
right.
minute.
All right.
Rewind back into it.
Just beast mode right now. All right, but Tekken Master's gonna get the throw, get this corner positioning. Use the flying kick to get out of the corner.
Yeah, but it made the standing 3 whip. I can only imagine it's because Cetrion leans forward.
Yes.
Right? That's like some Mortal Kombat 1 encounters. 1992, where are you at? I'm sure there's like 5 people in chat that know what I'm talking about there. But anyway, as we go into this next round, Rewind, that was an explosive way to start things off. Oh, the rock ball though.
Yeah. I feel like most of the time it's been like at a range, at a max range, it's been the Earthquake really giving Rewind trouble getting in. But overall, these trades have been going pretty well as well. But that is not good. Gonna get crushing blowed for that punish there.
And even if it's the anti-breakaway, still getting 34% on the board with punish, count hit. We're gonna get 30% on the board just like that. One bar spent.
That felt like it was max range that forward 4-3 hit too.
Wait, we have fatal blow.
We do.
Ooh, the anti-air! Tekken Master with the clutch and the pushback of the wind. You now know you can be safe to do so. Breakaway being used means that Cetrion gets more opportunities, and that's plus.
Yeah.
Nothing he can do to challenge. Plus
Not
10
at all.
on the amplify. Match point now. Tekken Master.
You know, never count Rewind out, right? So this could easily still go to a game 5. We have seen that so much today. We've seen so many games be run back.
But this is a hard position to be in. The ranged game is already in motion.
Oh, great teleport to get him.
Perfect call out.
Slipping. Okay, go for a little fireball. Jump it back. Oh, caught with the anti-air. All right.
It's a tricky position to play because Cetrion is constantly throwing everything at you that you feel like I'm going to jump right as you throw it. And before you know it, the anti-air is ready. Cetrion's buttons are incredibly good.
So we do have the buff still, but again, you know, Rewind hasn't had a lot of chances to use it in this set. Oh, there we go with the command grab. Amplify.
No, we need to mix. We need to mix this up, but he's showing so much respect.
Oh,
that was particularly respectful. Liu Kang should know better.
Yeah.
The double jumping.
Oh my goodness, this could be it.
He had the buff. Now let's see how much damage this does. I'm not particularly convinced that final hit's going to be enough, but it's going to be close.
Like you said, he does have the buff, but it's going to be close. It's going to need a little bit of mix here.
The Oh! Out of nowhere, Romanova, Rewind.
My goodness, Rewind, you beast.
He just, there's a bit of a head shake there from Tekken Master thinking, look, he knows.
He's like,
he knows I told you. It's the moment of unpredictability. He plays solid as a rock, and there is just that one split second that he just does the as outside the box play as it gets. In that case, neutral jump, and he walked right into it.
For the Shaolin out
For
here.
the Shaolin. I know that's a Kung Lao quote. Don't roast me.
All right, we're going back to the character select screen, it looks like. I don't know. I feel like Tekken Master, it's a good pick. Yeah, to stick with Cetrion, you know, just maybe take a second to cool off. Tekken Master Cetrion looking very clean. Almost took that still.
Off the back of that, Rewind is going to be feeling tons of momentum.
Oh.
So going back to character select, even if it is a matter of less than a minute, it will in some way take that momentum away from you. And that's what Tekken Master's doing here. He's going to be able to go into the next match as composed as ever. He's not a player that ever plays tilted.
No.
When it comes to experience, Tekken Master is one of the best in the business. But that was a tactical character select. Absolutely. But this is going to be a game 5.
That's another
crushing blow because the trade.
Yeah, that was another trade. Okay.
Yo.
Using the flying kick to get in.
I mean, it
Again,
conditions, it makes you worry.
It makes you worry, but then, you know, it block means like a full combo punish.
Rewind knows that too. If he has that sixth sense that now's a good time to just let the cat out of the bag, then maybe we'll do it. But there's a good grab there for Tekken Master. Every grab that Cetrion gets puts her in a position to just establish something next, whether it's a button, whether it's a projectile. In this case, just shy of jump distance. Ooh. Any damage is good damage from that range. And the cancel, he's baiting something. Maybe a flying kick, perhaps.
Oh, the roll right into getting hit again. This is not great positioning for Rewind, but Tekken Master is on fire right now. But this could be the turnaround. Who knows?
Rewind has to be careful. He hasn't got a lot of life. A grab will do it, but now he's in fatal blow territory. But the ground pound, oh dear!
The ground pound is one of the scariest things, I think, for Rewind in the set, but the Hell's Wrath's going to close it out there for that round.
Now, this will be match point for Tekken Master, but I feel like there's a lot of us out there that are thinking, is this going to be one of those final round positions? I wouldn't be surprised, but Rewind has a lot of work to do. We're starting things off at the range, which is where Cetrion wants to be, especially Tekken Master. Keeping him at arm's reach all day long. Good fireball. We need more.
I like the patience, too, with just jumping in. Rewind knows that he's most likely going to have to block, but tried to get the jump kick off of that.
Yeah, he gets a good call out, but the jump kick was just a little bit too late there. So 1, 2, 3 though. Bicycle kick. Here we go. 1, 2. One more of those on Amplify. We're in business.
Yeah, I was gonna say he amplified that one. So we are in business if you're a Liu Kang out here.
I told you, win condition. If we can get 3 bicycle kicks and not spend them, and then we go match point into both players, that's where Liu Kang is going to completely erupt. But we might not reach that position because Tekken Master doesn't have a lot of work left to do here.
Just the oppression session with that tornado. The tornado after tornado.
But he's using it off the high constantly to make sure there's no gap. The dash in the tech. Yo, Rewind. He's
got the forward 4-3. He did it again.
Always looking for it. Always ready. The kid from UIU not playing any games, folks, and that will be a nice little clean finish. Match point both sides. But hey, in that last round, I saw 2 bicycle kicks on Amplify. We could absolutely see that explosive damage coming out. Tekken Master has to be very careful.
That's a good resource, too, for Rewind to have, considering that Fatal Blow is off the charts right now. Like, it's not there anymore. It's, you know.
Punish!
Here we go!
Here we go. Win condition. We're beginning. 4 bicycle kicks just to be sure, but now that's a lot of damage that Tekken Master has to worry about. But the aggression coming out from the Cetrion, is he even going to have a chance to do it? Oh, I'm pretty sure he OS'd that jump in. I'm sure he was looking for it.
Ooh, all right, going with the low fireball. Low fireball again. All right, choosing Amplify. Got to save some of that meter, though. If you get in, wanna be able to amplify that bicycle kick. There it is! The crushing blow. Very good place for Rewind to be, but can't count Tekken Master out because
anything now will put Tekken Master into Fatal Blow territory, so you've got to be very careful throwing anything because you know that Fatal Blow reaction is locked and loaded.
Look for that overhead.
Oh, this is too close!
Oh, no, the rock wall.
Out of nowhere that was. There are so many things you have to worry about, and in this case, Tekken Master pulls it out in the last second, but bloody hell, what a match that was!
I know, my goodness! What a great start off to our graveyard.